Hey everyone, Veda here, back with another collective message. Beautiful Saturday morning to you. It's currently 9:44 a.m., March 29th, I believe. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Anyway, we have divination, first card out. Some of you are receiving major downloads before you go to sleep. Last night I saw swirls of green. That's Archangel Raphael doing some deep internal cleaning, assisting you with getting what has been hidden in your body out. You're here to be an agitator, not all the time, but you are here to speak a truth through your divine guidance, your downloads. You are very inspiring. There's something about your energy that is shifting, okay? And it's happening, I feel, between your heart chakra and your crown chakra. So someone could be born in the year 1970, could be age 70. Something about the number 7 today. Here we have rich girl. I feel like here's the green. So this is about your expansion in a lot of ways. Divine number 12. So we've got 70 and 12. Someone could be born July 12th. Okay. Your abundance is increasing. Your creativity is spilling out. Something is spilling out. It's got to do with big ideas, being bold and wild, and just not hesitating anymore, knowing that there is value in taking small steps, okay? Unbothered magician. So we've got the nice guy showed up, I believe, in yesterday's second reading. Unbothered magician. You have everything that you need. You're very clear, or you're becoming clear about these next steps, releasing any sort of stress, not being too hard on yourself, allowing that self-love to really just kind of flow out of you, okay? Ace of coin at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, major changes underway. It's chaotic, of course, but you are learning how to ride the waves of chaos in a very brilliant sort of way. So let's get a card for divination. You are a rare gem. Queen of Cups. Very loving, nurturing, learning to nurture yourself, taking care of yourself. And there's expansion here with the Chariot card. Victory. Victory is yours. It's here. It's here. And you might be knocking on wood like you can't believe this is happening finally, but your reward is here. Something about reward. Ushering in these new timelines, connecting more deeply with the collective consciousness streams, several different streams, not just one stream. Everything is kind of like these different frequencies. You're able to just go in and out. Something about your flow, your mental flow. There's something healing. You're getting healing from above. So if any of you are having any sort of health concerns, maybe you could be feeling a difference of moving forward. There's a squirrel across the street. Looks a little interesting. Something about the squirrels. You're being very observant. You are receiving messages from nature. You know how to interpret the truth outside of what is being spoken. Let's get a card for rich girl. Hangman coming out. So on the macro level, this is some sort of Ponzi schemer that is being caught in a web. You continue to do this deep reflection. This is 12-12 energy. 12 hangman, 12 rich girl. So for whoever you are not feeling trapped. You're releasing yourself from this energy here on the macro level. If this is an external force that has been working against you, that is being trapped outside of you. You're releasing something. It could have to do even with self-doubt, self-evaluation. Here we've got 9 of Swords. So there is a bit of a nightmarish situation happening to someone when it comes to money. You are a star being. You're healing something. So, okay, star. Behind star, we have high priestess. And then we've got this King of Cups, which is counterpart to this Queen of Cups, divination. So there's outside forces that have been working against you. You are no longer in opposition with these forces, okay? They can no longer detain you. Here's this Ace of Coin again, followed by the Ten of Cups and the Devil. So justice. So yeah, there's disruption here. You are an agitator. There's a truth that you have spoken, maybe in the court of law, that is going to get someone that has misused their position of power, authority in a really bad way. There is a reversal happening in these timelines. Those that were sitting on top without due cause, something about due cause. Now there's a bug crawling up my window. You're ignoring the distractions. You know your time is now. Nothing is going to stop you. Nice guy. Three of coin. So there is this nice guy energy that really does want to work with you. Something about quality control, controlling what you're allowing to come into your life. You're not interested in surface people. You're not going to be swayed because somebody just smiles at you or gives you a compliment, pays you a compliment. That's not enough. The surface level exchanges just aren't enough for someone. You're all about your quality, not quantity. Okay, and that is something that is happening for you through this self-evaluating phase that you go in and out of, maybe even daily in some cases. Whoever you are, you're taking your time. You're not rushing. Whatever this big, bold vision is of yours, you're not rushing to finish. Okay, so something about the finish line. You're not interested necessarily in the finish line for whatever this is when it comes to your divine mission even. Okay, all of these cards came out under unbothered. Nine of coin, 10 of wands, empress, high priestess, 5 of coin. We already have the star and empress here. This 5 of coin is interesting. You're no longer separating parts of yourself. You're working whole. There's something about your wholeness, your purity, that you've intertwined in some sort of way, breaking through the surface. Empress energy, high priestess energy. It's been a long battle, but you continue to prevail. 5 of coin. This could be separating yourself from those that don't have or are displaying what you feel you can utilize in a positive way. And that's not negative. It's you continue to release those that just aren't serving any real purpose for themselves even. And it could come off as cold, even shallow in someone else's eyes, but I don't think that's a concern of yours anymore. You know why you're here. Has to do with your creativity. Unbothered. Let's get another card. You're not concerned about what people continue to say about you. You don't care. 7 of cups, face down, landing near this 3 of coin. And then we have the moon energy coming through. So a lot of emotion. Someone is bothered by what they feel is a lack of emotion for you. Maybe you are receiving a lot of different offers and people are offering you things and they're expecting you to be over the moon excited. And you're just not. It's like, and it doesn't mean you're ungrateful either. It's not that. There's something that you've always known was going to come to pass, and it's here. And it's like you knew and you stopped waiting. So some of you have stopped waiting for something. You're just letting the energy flow, but you're making a huge contribution. Magician. We have Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Six of Coin, Magician again. So we've got the Magician clarifying the Magician. This is what I'm saying. You're stepping into a new magical realm. You have everything times 10 even with this 1-1 energy of the Magician. Your creativity is blossoming. It's an explosion, really, of creativity, of power that you have, and you're getting it through these downloads. So the color green, I feel, is quite significant. Breaking through the surface. Yes, it's been a slow process, but not really. It's been required, needed. You're taking action. You're not on the sidelines. You know what you have to do. You've always been a giver. You're receiving. You're a giver. What you have, it's boundless. Your energy is boundless. Your generosity is boundless. Okay? So there's nothing that's going to stop you. Yeah, your victory is here. Six of Wands at the bottom. Wow. This is an intense energy. An intense energy. So there was a reading I did, I don't know when, and it had to do with a misdiagnosis. And for someone, there was a misdiagnosis, and it could have caused a relapse in creativity even, or someone just feeling like a loss of energy, only to find out that it was a misdiagnosis, and you might have found this out through the dream state, or you're finding something out through the dream state. This has happened to me before. I had a mammogram, I don't know, it was like maybe 7 years ago, and you get the dreaded call to come back. And I remember before the second appointment going to sleep, but I wasn't asleep. I had my eyes closed, and I saw an image of an angel on a coin with green, and I knew it was Archangel Raphael. And when I went back for the second appointment, the physician was actually kind of in shock. He was looking at the images from before and then looking at the screen, and he wasn't seeing what he saw originally. It was completely gone. So there's something about spontaneous healing that could be happening within the collective consciousness, and it's kind of like expanding. Okay, that's for someone, not everyone. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. I'm not here to give anyone false hope at all. This is just an experience that I've had, and for whatever reason, I feel the need to share it because it's somebody else's story as well. So I'm going to keep this one kind of short, I believe. I'm going to use this deck here. No, we're going to use this deck here. Okay, and I'm just going to clarify the top row, divination. There is an underlying oppositional energy here, but it's not affecting you. Divination. Okay, a lot of cards are coming out, and they are mostly actually equal. No. Okay, we got 3 light and 2 dark. Clarifying divination number 70. So we have the 9 of Swords, causes great battles and wars, causes wounds to putrefy. This card came out yesterday. We also have 9 of Wands again. So 9-9 energy is coming through. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Okay, this is universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelations of mysteries. That's going into what I just said, which is that spontaneous healing. I feel like the collective consciousness is indeed bringing in some sort of universal spontaneous healing when it comes to removing these lost soulless beings that have continued to sell the citizens out. They're being removed, okay? They're being removed. This universal medicine also has to do with more systems that are being put in place to try to stop healing, but it's not happening. God, the impenetrable secrets are being revealed when it comes to having the power within to self heal, okay? So in some cases that power felt suspended for someone, and now it's been regained, reborn, reformed, okay? So something about reformed. And then we have this Three of Cups, fame and renown, influences, commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. These cards came out yesterday. I don't remember if it was the first or second reading, but they're the same cards. So they're the same cards. Why'd they come out again? Now we got death here, okay? 72, endings and rebirth, influences, health, and longevity. It's what I'm saying. What the heck? King of Swords, reveals knowledge in forthcoming battles and procures the favor of lords and kings. So we are being warned that this battle is not over, but the hard part is over. You've regained something within yourself that they tried to stop, to stifle, to cover up. The scoundrels are being burned. This definitely has to do with gold. Something has to go. Something has extended its stay. Well, I'm taken a little bit aback by this because these are the same cards that came out yesterday. For sure, I'd have to watch back the reading. There's a King of Swords here that's dark. This could be that double agent energy facing the Queen of Cups. So there is a standoff happening here. What the heck? All right, well now this reading might be longer than I thought because I actually am going to need a little bit more clarity. It's victory though. It's victory. Sure is. 6 of Wands, and then we got this 10 of coin, and here is the 10 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups. So 10-10 energy, 9-9 energy, cycle, major cycles closing out, but major cycles opening up. There is a crack. There's a crack in the earth. Something about a crack in the earth that's necessary. So there is a major divide happening here. Major divide. But you know what side you're on. You're very clear. Whew. Rich girl. Wow. Number 12. The Emperor. Light here. I feel like this is your protection also. Political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. So you are protected. There is an overflow of misinformation that continues to be pumped out like a literal waterfall, and it has a lot of people confused in their head. They are going from one point to another point and really not grasping at anything that is that's real, that's beneficial, okay? So these political authorities, there's something that's been infiltrated. There's a redistribution that is occurring. But there's something else here. Let's keep going. Okay, here's a star. So you're being seen. Someone has discovered your true gifts. Yeah, Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands. Very, very much protected. Very much protected. And it's not now or never. It's not now or never. You still got plenty of time. Take your time. Don't be hard on yourself. You're where you need to be. You're in the state of flow. Flow state. Something about Florida. Nice guy. Okay, this is 4 of Swords, and it landed over here on this King of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles. So these two are facing each other again. So there is that standoff energy. Or you could be seen as being very standoffish can make one appear like a soldier. Someone sees you as larger than life. Number 66. You're very much tapped in beyond what might even be perceivable to you. Your strengths that have been hidden are coming to the surface. It's a blast. It's a blasting through the concrete, and it's, yeah, meteorite. So explosive energy, explosive, running out the gate. It's like racehorse energy. Not slowing down after a long period of moving slow. It's energy. You've been steered in a new direction. Why is this nice guy here? Okay, this nice guy is the devil. 3 of coin. Makes one worse off than ever before. Tricks mortals into being bound. Accepts child sacrifice. The whole ass devil is here on the table, smack in the middle. That's the divide. And look at this. Look at this. Aiming toward this beast here. This is the 9 of Swords. Causes great battles and wars. This spiritual warfare. Woo, this ain't no joke. This is no joke, no laughing matter. No, oh man, then we got the Emperor here. So, child, okay, and now we've got the Star. These are both dark coming out. The Emperor and the Star. The Emperor, the light is here on top of Rich Girl, so you are very much protected. Your divine gifts are flowing outward, and that's being protected. There is a major death rebirth cycle happening in the dream state. And it's bringing in everything that you need to move forward. But there's a war here. Yeah, 8 of Wands now. Ugh. King of Wands. So, okay, well, let's just keep going. We know this nice guy is a devil. You know it, and you're not concerned. So someone is very aware that you are not concerned about their meddlesome ways. So there's someone that's been really trying to get in your business, and it's not going to stop you or slow you down. You have many opportunities still coming in, opportunities that you have created that were always a part of your divine mission, your path, your life path. Some of you have a life path that could be number 8, number 1, or 9. Life path number 9. What the heck? Where is he going? Huh. All right. Unbothered. 7 of Cups. We have 7 of Swords landing on unbothered. Dark here. Returns items and punishes thieves. Reveals hidden treasures. So something that might have been taken from you, maybe even your divine gifts, or someone thought they'd stolen something from you, everything is being returned. And in the process, whoever has stolen from you, they're being made worse off. Okay? They're being made worse off. Yeah, I'm getting like that porcupine energy. That's crazy. Okay, Magician here. Remember, we have Magician out twice. Number 11. So you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. You're hearing the truth through the synchronicities. Okay, you don't need to even hear the words. You're hearing and seeing the truth through the synchronicities, which are very much overabundance. It could even be like, holy like blah, 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 what's happening. But you know what's happening. It's already written under the stars, your destiny. Okay, this is landing on the reverse on this first Magician. Mission protects against slander and impious people. Number 41, the God of Trinity. So someone does not have protection. I feel like it's this devilish energy here that has to return everything to you that they have stolen. Magician. All right, so we have another dark card. It's in the upright. Can cause love or hate. Can make one ignorant without sense. Delivers familiars from other magicians. So that's the war. This is a war of magicians here. Okay? A war of magicians. Wow. Can move from one place to place. Can move one from place to place. So you are indeed in your light and your dark. There's no longer this battle within yourself between your light and your dark. You understand the full utility of both in tandem, something like that. However, on the macro level, we've got major, major warfare here, like off the rails. A lot of people are going to be shocked. Yeah, 7 of Wands, another dark. Causes murder and bloodshed, tells of things to come, causes a love of friends or enemies, can make one invisible. So, again, this has to do with this unbotheredness that you embody right now. You understand. You understand, and you're not ignoring the chaos around you, but you simply have learned how to navigate these muddy, murky waters, okay? Your navigation, your spiritual navigational skills are like, could even be trending right now. There's something about you that could be trending right now. Now we got South America here, plastic surgery again. So this warfare, it also has to do with universal medicine, okay? And it has to do with this movement that we're seeing in the U.S. of bodies that are being moved to a new location, prison system. There's more than what they're saying being moved into that location, okay? Because it's warfare. This is like beyond. Okay, let's get I guess we could clarify this Queen of Cups here with the macro level cards. That's what I should just call these from now on going forward. So something major going down in the region, South America. Heavy smoker. So this Queen of Cups could be a heavy smoker. They could be in witness protection program. I need another card for this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, heavy smoker, great fortune, high honor. So this I feel like this must be metaphorical in this case. Like you can see through the veil, the heavy smoke, you're above it. Okay, the great fortune again, this Ace of Coin again. I feel like some of you will be trending. There's a lot of manipulation that is trending. It has to do with the moon, the eclipse. You're manifesting under this new energy that's coming through with this manifestation here. And it does indeed have to do with your healing. And there is an emperor here. There is someone new, a new power, a new authority that is protecting you, that could be cloaking you with a curtain of heavy smoke, okay? People don't see you coming, but now you're here. This is, wow, okay? The math isn't mathing. A lot of things aren't adding up, but there's still way too many, I feel, that aren't asking questions. They just continue to go with these manufactured flows, states, something about the states, the manufacturing of the states is being demolished. So controlled demolition for sure. All right, lost soul is what just landed on this devil, this nice guy, this 3 of coin. So whoever this might be to someone, They're so far gone. They're so far gone. And you're not believing the hype. You're not believing the hype. Land grabs. Got to do with land grabs. The destruction, the deconstruction of state. Okay? Let's try this again. Hangman, rich girl, the emperor. Person of suspicion. I feel like this person of suspicion is this devil here. It's got to do with something going on in France. So there's an emperor in France that is under investigation. Yeah, it has to do with brutal workplace environments. And this investigation has to do with this drug smuggling. Okay, that's a story that could be breaking. In France, you attract miracles at the bottom. So there's a person of suspicion. This emperor, hangman, rich girl. This could be a couple too. Let's get another card. Rich girl, emperor, hangman, person of suspicion. You could be suspicious of someone. Okay, it didn't come out. You naturally attune to higher frequencies. Didn't come out. Person of suspicion. You're suspicious of someone. Whatever God wants you to see, you will be shown. So you could be suspicious of someone, but you just don't have like concrete evidence. It doesn't matter. When it's time for you to see whatever this is, you will be shown. Something to do with the water, yellow water in France. Okay, let's get a card for this Mulak, the devil, masquerading as a nice guy that's a lost soul. Okay, this is landing on the Knight of Pentacles. Stop talking in the reverse. You're not going to stop talking. You're only getting started. Okay? Underground tunnels. Some of you could be researchers. There's something about underground tunnels in France. Okay? That they thought they were hiding. Let's get one more card for the devil and nice guy. Same energy. The devil tells you everything you think you want to hear and then yanks the carpet from under your feet right when you're getting comfortable. Tax accountant here is landing on 7 of Swords and 7 of Cups. So 7-7 energy, something about taxes, something about the accounting and the math not mathing. Somebody is dealing with a step parent that could be quite brutal, manipulative. Something about strangulation. So I don't know where that's coming from, but it could be a storyline. Here we have Alberta, Canada again. So there's a connection between Alberta, Canada and France, French, Canadian. It has to do with mergers and acquisitions. Okay. So that could be a lot of different industries. Or it could just be global governance. Global governance. All right. Let's get another card for the devil. Book smart but stupid. Someone's book smart, nice guy, but stupid. Stupid for thinking that they could make you stop talking. You are meant to be an agitator. You are meant to be an agitator at times, speaking the truth. Didn't I say stop talking in the reverse? You're not going to stop talking. Agenda 2030, when it comes to these... I'm not going to start cursing, okay? Agenda 2030. You know what that is. Mergers and acquisitions, global governance, universal healthcare, universal prison systems, okay? Eliminating all the borders, eliminating all of the states. That's what this energy is. And there is a crack in the earth. All right, I think I am about ready to cut this off. You are meant to be an agitator. Yes, you are. Be wild. Be bold. Don't stop talking. Body double in the reverse. Second opinion. Options are available. You have options. It's landing. It's not landing. It's in my hand, but we got the 7 of Cups already down here with the 7 of Swords. Somebody really wanted, or they tried to think that you didn't have an avenue out, and you absolutely did. You rebuilt the road. You stabilize something. There is someone that people believe is a body double, but it's not a body double. or they use body doubles. Someone's using body doubles today, but not yesterday, something like that. Someone who thought they could doppelgang you, make you stop talking, create a false narrative about you. They're not able to do so. The star, I'm just jumping around now. I don't know why. The star here, implants. So this is a lot of, okay, so these body doubles in the reverse, I feel like is clone energy, doesn't know how to swim. Do clones know how to swim? Probably not. Someone doesn't know how to swim. Excuse me. Someone is a clone. Excuse me again. The arrogant cannot stand in your presence. You hate all who do wrong. Psalm 55. So a lot of fake star, fallen angel, implanted energy showing up on the table with these two magicians at war. All right. Yeah, I'm losing steam with this reading. It's just like you're very clear on what's happening. King of Wands. Fame scavengers in the reverse. Anti-human agenda. Yeah, there is a whole collective of rabid bats that are being incinerated, literally. Incinerated out of the current program. Something major erupting in France. It has to do with brutal workplace environments and a dark emperor that's under investigation for smuggling, and they don't even know it. Someone does not know that they are a person of suspicion, but they are going to be shown soon enough. All right, so that's what I have for this reading. Man, oh wow, teaching and learning. First card out, Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So that's also what you are doing. Look who's here again. Archangel Michael at the bottom of the deck. You're protected from these lower energies. You're guarded. You're loved. Your loved ones, your home, everything is safe for you because you are indeed on a mission right now, okay? And it has to do with filling the gap that split the earth. So something about filling the gap in the split through your creativity and your light and even your dark. So that's what I have, collective. I'll see you guys soon in another reading.